Hey guys, this is Nevian, and this is another replay I got. This is another 2-on-2 where I teamed up with my friend Barfcat. We both random Terran, and we're going against a Protoss named Science and a Terran named Nick. So I'm pretty good with Terran. It's actually probably my best race. Barfcat is decent. I kind of told him what we were going to be doing over Vent, and he gave him a little bit of a quick build order, and then he just went for it, and let's see what happens here. So at 10 he goes and builds his supply depot. I went and built mine at 9. And looks like Nick has not started building his supply depot yet. Science did go out and make a pylon at 9 as well. When I'm playing StarCraft 2, one of the worst matchups I could ever go against is Terran and Terran. When I'm going against two Terrans, I know that I'm in for a rough game. So the fact, I don't know if these guys know that, but it's my least favorite matchup to go against in a 2v2. So we just continue to make harvesters, and what I like doing is I like to try to time this gas to come up at the exact same time as this barracks. I think I was a little bit behind on it, but I like it to come up fairly close to the same time so I can get that gas, get that tech lab on there fairly quickly. And Barfcat's already got the gas, so he's going to have plenty of gas as soon as his barracks is up. Science is getting his first gate, and Nick is getting his first barracks. So there's my tech lab. Like I said, pretty close to the same time as it came in. I was able to get that tech lab on there. And on this map, I tend to build like this, and then I put another barracks right in here a lot of times, and that makes a complete block there, since the area is a little bit bigger. So I'm getting that second gas going now. He's getting a factory. I believe the plan was for me to get tanks and him to get to rush to medevac. I'm not sure. And then we were just going to Bioball. We'll see what happens, though. I think that's what happened in this game. And another barracks is coming up. So he's getting... Nick's getting his second barracks. And he's got a reactor on the first one, so he's going to be able to start pumping up Marines pretty quickly. And he's got gas, 2 gas going, but he's not really using it, so he's not really utilizing having 2 gas. It's kind of a waste at this point, in my opinion. This guy's getting some cannons for defense. I'm working on a factory and a second barracks. This barracks, a lot of times in my 2v2s I end up doing just a 2 barracks push, sometimes 3 barracks. It just really depends on, you know, how I'm feeling for the day. But I'm getting a reactor on this one, and I'm continually producing marauders out of this one here, which I already have concussion grenades researched. I actually start researching concussion grenades before I even build a marauder, because that's how good they are. So yeah, it looks like he's getting a tech lab on there and starport, and I'm getting a ghost academy. Since I saw a Protoss, I like getting ghosts in the mix. I also had a time where I was trying to nuke people all the time, so this maybe just be for nukes, because I was trying to get a strategy down where nuking was a main part of it, because nukes are pretty cheap now. I mean, 100, and you can take out quite a few things with it, because it deals 300 damage plus an additional 200 to structures. So it really does do a lot of damage. So like I said, I was trying to come up with a strategy that utilized nukes quite a bit. So that might be one of the games that I try doing that. So it looks like Science is getting ready to do an expansion. None of us have expanded yet. We're playing off of one base Terran, each of us. And he is getting medevacs. Barfcat here is producing a couple medevacs, trying to get our Bioball up and ready. And like I said, I'm getting tanks, so... So I'm a little bit gas hungry right now. I am producing enough minerals, really, but not enough gas, so I may have to start expanding here very shortly. Nick is going for his first expansion, and he's got a few bunkers, some pretty decent defense. But he's a little bit slow, in my opinion, in what he's getting. He has quite a few Marines, but... Oh, he did get some Reapers, but he didn't really micro his Reapers very well, and he ran them right into these Marauders. And Marauders are actually pretty good against Reapers. So the Reapers don't do a whole lot of damage. They have like 2 or 3 kills, and then they get blown up by the Marauders. And so he has a heavy Marauder build with medevacs, while I have Marauders, Ghosts, Marines, and tanks. My Marines do have the shield upgrade. And here we go. We're starting to make a push here. This is a pretty sizable force, really. This is why I don't like playing against 2 Terran, because they can't do complementary builds like this. So I'm still producing guys in my base, because I don't want to have this be the only forces I have. If we need to make another push, I'll be ready. And here they come. I do have Stim Pack, and it's a big battle, but the Marines really aren't going to hold up against this. I do have a couple of tanks still as well. We both have Stim Pack. These tanks don't have siege mode yet, so they're really not that useful against this army. And we're just going to push up into his base. And since he has 4 medevacs, we're able to Stim Pack and almost have full health all the time anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal to Stim Pack, and we just get that faster attack. And so now we've taken out his main, stopped all mining there. He only has a couple of miners left in his expansion, so there's really not a whole lot for him to be doing now. So we're just going to take out a few of their production buildings. I haven't even had to use the Ghost EMP yet. He has a couple Phoenixes, but they're really not going to do much. Pick up 1 or 2 guys and then die. I do see the cannons, and he's going to be vision for me. So I can start blowing open this gate here. I do have a few more tanks and Marines and whatnot in the base. I should probably send those down now. But that's one thing that I need to get better at, is setting rally points to my guys so I can continually be bolstering my forces. So now all these cannons are gone. He's trying to warp in a couple guys, but he's doing it right in front, so they're able to get picked off right away. He has a few Void Ray, but I do have Marines, so it's not really going to do a whole lot. I have Marines and Ghosts. So I'm going to run up here, take out these starports so things stop coming out of them.